Hey guys, it's Carlos, Immortals Inc. podcast, back again.
Classic.
And as always, I have Mikey.
Classic. We're here.
Hey, if you like our content, subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on
Patreon.
You can follow, well, not follow Rumble. Yeah, like us on Rumble. We're on all sorts of social media.
Just sub right here, though.
Instagram and all that stuff. But sub to YouTube right now helps us out. Rumble helps us out. And we're here to talk about some games. And we're going to talk about Monopoly. I am not going to go over the rules of Monopoly because it is just...
That'd be a long video, wouldn't it?
No, not really.
I feel like it would be. Like if you go in depth.
Okay, you want me to get crazy? I think Monopoly is a great game to play with kids because it teaches you some basic financial decision making.
I mean, yeah,
it does. It's basically a retail. If nobody knows what Monopoly is, it's a retail management and purchasing, buying, renting kind of game. It's
try not to get caught up in fraud, all that stuff.
No, not even that.
Try not to go to jail.
Try not to go to jail. Yeah, that's also it's very important lessons. How to buy property. How not to go to jail. But it is Monopoly, and it's a good family game. And a lot of people are like, oh, it's Monopoly, it's dumb. But no, it's an easy family game to play. And
I've played Monopoly before.
Yeah, you've played Monopoly before.
I've played.
Business secret here. Monopoly, for me to carry the plain old Monopoly, I tell customers all the time, you just want a plain old Monopoly, head over to Target, head over to like some of those big box stores because they sell it for less than what I can buy it sometimes.
Right.
So if you just want the plain old Monopoly,
go to Target.
You get a good price for it. I shouldn't say Target or...
Go to any big retail store.
Any big retail store. Or, go to garage sales. You can find plenty of copies in garage sales and stuff like that, $5. Most people even have them. Or
30-cent Monopoly game.
Or you ask a family member, they probably have a copy of Monopoly somewhere in their
Maria
house.
actually had the one that was the big wooden one, like the whole antique Monopoly one. That was like $300.
Yeah.
That one's at the house over there.
I might acquire that.
You might have to.
I mean, what I'm going to talk about is the different kinds of Monopoly. Like Halloween was just here, and if nobody knows me, I take like Halloween off because I enjoy it. But I played some Monopoly with the wife, Diana, and I got hammered.
You did?
I am terrible. I was just maybe in a bad place right now, but we played the Cthulhu edition, which if you haven't played, it's just anything, right? It's a themed. Monopoly puts on a bunch of themed games out. So this one's Cthulhu. So instead of money, it's sanity points, and the little figurines are like Cthulhu and the sign in yellow and all that stuff. And all the properties are actually the monsters or the gods or the different people from Cthulhu. There is still jail, of course.
What's the jail? Is it just called jail?
It's just jail. Jail's jail in any universe, right? You pass go, you still get 200 insanity points. And then instead of the trains, it's like Arkham Express and stuff like that. It's all dealing with. It's all kind of cool. It's well done. I like the artwork. It's almost like that comic book horror kind of artwork they use in here, and it's good. But I don't have to highlight that. Like, we have this in stock, but we have a bunch of other Monopolies in stock, so which I find fascinating because I'm like, I don't really want to play Monopoly, but I'll play Cthulhu Monopoly because it's fun.
We know you'll play Cthulhu Monopoly.
Yeah, I'll play
Cthulhu anything.
But like, we've had Beetle Monopoly, we got David Bowie Monopoly over there, we got Queen Monopoly, we have the My Little Pony Monopoly, which I got yelled at for getting, but then we sold out, and
Ooh.
it's just every themed part of Monopoly we get. Now, if you want a themed game of Monopoly, like your kids like Dragon Ball Z, or we have an Attack on Titan, I think they do.
Didn't we have like a Stranger Things Monopoly?
Yes, we had Stranger Things Monopoly. All of those things come in a themed Monopoly game, which helps. It doesn't help, but it's more fun to play, especially if it's like what you want. Like the traditional run-of-the-mill Monopoly where you just want to play a game with your kids or you don't have any exposure to anything else. But the way everybody is, like, somebody knows something that they're involved with. And Monopoly is like a classic game, and then they can add that flavor of that particular universe or show or background or history to it. They even have like America, like historical events Monopoly. There's a lot of stuff that they come out with, and a lot of it's from I can't remember the company. Oh, USAopoly. They do a lot of it, but a lot of these are like you go to a lot of the mall, like even the kiosk in the malls game store. They'll have like a bunch of different Monopolies, and it's funny because like we'll have the Monopolies here, which we're a game store, so we specialize in the different kind of game like D&D and like stuff like board games that aren't the normal, but we have Monopoly and it'll sit there sometimes. But we'll go to conventions or we'll go to events, or like we went to there's this, what's that thing in Rocky River, the Summerfest.
Summerfest, yeah.
Summerfest, which is like a lot of people have never dealt with game stores or anything. They'll buy up these, oh my God, you have this Monopoly, or my grandmother would like this, or my daughter would like that, or I could play this with the kids. You could even get the kids to play different types of Monopoly. Like I said, like My Little Pony Monopoly. You know, maybe I don't want to play Monopoly. That's just numbers. I don't want to buy a house. So all of a sudden it's My Little Pony and you're buying their house.
I want to buy a pony.
And you're sneaking in that whole teaching them about financial responsibility. You know, like, hey, I got to buy all these houses, but I can't buy all these houses because what if I get screwed like I did playing against your grandmother? I tried to buy the big houses and I had no money. And then she built a bunch of...
What does that tell you?
Tells me that she's sneaky.
Okay, there you go. You learn a lot playing.
No,
this game.
she's not sneaky. She just more financially. I don't know. I cannot win a game. I played another game the other day. I have not won a game in like.
You are unstable when it comes to financial responsibility in Monopoly.
In a Monopoly?
Yeah.
I take risk. I think that's my problem. I take a lot of risk.
Do you think this game has been around for so long because they collab with so many big names and they have the ability to teach people? Like,
I think it's just a good core game. Yeah. Monopoly is just a good.
It's one of those ones.
Yeah, it's just a solid base of a game. Like I would play Monopoly normally because you can play it without thinking with your friends, and you can, you know, like I wouldn't call it like it's not like a beer and pretzel. Like, ooh, we're gonna get hammered and play Monopoly. That's not kind of. But you can have a drink with it. You can eat with it. You can leave it on the table, come back to it a few hours later. You know, and there's different versions of the quick games, the slow games, and everything like that. But you know, that's Monopoly. That's a whole different. You know. You can go to a million podcasts and talk about Monopoly.
Yeah.
But what I'm talking about is the different themed of it. So
the theme aspect of
if you're having a hard time getting somebody to play, if you like Monopoly, like if you're older and you just like Monopoly or you just want to play a simple game with your family, try one of the themed ones maybe to get them involved. Because like I don't want to play Monopoly, but I'll play Cthulhu Monopoly. Like you'll probably play, I don't know, MetaZoo Monopoly if they ever come up with that.
If they had it. That's a thought bubble.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'd play, is there a Marvel Monopoly?
Oh, yeah, come on. There's probably one in my basement. Josh probably has one.
Need that.
Yeah, Marvel Monopoly, Pokemon Monopoly. There's all sorts of stuff going
Magic the Gathering Monopoly. I don't know if Wizards wants to do that. I don't know if Hasbro.
It's the same company.
Does Hasbro own Monopoly?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Hasbro owns everything. Yeah. So,
well, you know, it's just been around for a long time, Hasbro. Everybody gives Hasbro a lot of hate, but they've been there.
Hey, they built it up from the ground up.
Sometimes I get silly when I see some stuff like Hasbro did this wrong or Hasbro, and it's like one other game store. Or like me going to Hasbro. Hasbro, you made a bad decision. Oh, did we? You know, this is like what, $1 billion company, and I'm just like some guy in a basement. You know,
yeah.
I think I'm gonna say, hey, Hasbro, what are we doing today? You know,
yeah, we own all your stores.
You got any suggestions? But yeah, but they're good. I guess that's the point of my story here.
Yeah, Theme Monopoly.
Theme Monopolies
they have
fun.
Like hundreds of them at this point.
Oh, probably
thousands.
If you go to usaopoly.com, I'm sure it's what it's called. You know, USAopoly. You can see the different brands.
And if you want the owner exclusive pick of our Monopolies, go to immortalsinc.com and just search Monopoly.
Yeah,
right?
We usually get stuff that's themed for like gaming related, or like anime a bit. You know, I'll get some anime, which surprisingly sells. You know, so for us, you know, I know anime is popular. We just don't have a lot of it.
I do think that Monopoly is definitely top 5 board games of all time, just period, top grossing ever.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's
probably a fact.
It's probably printed in a bazillion languages.
Set in stone.
I mean, how old is Monopoly? It's got to be up there.
It's got to be wrinkles.
Yeah.
So many wrinkles.
But it's like it teaches you basic financial decision making and property
Please
buying.
try a Theme Monopoly. That is the purpose of today's episode.
All right, if you like this and you want to see more, just like us, subscribe to us on YouTube. You can subscribe to us on Rumble. You can subscribe to us on
everything. We're on every social media platform.
We try. We go out there.
He even found the ones that I didn't even know about.
Yeah, I know.
I'm supposed to be the one that knows.
Yeah, you're supposed to be the young guy. Maybe I just have more time to read.
Maybe.
And if you like us that much that you want to help and support us, Patreon's $1 a month right now. You get to be named as a co-producer.
$1 a month.
I'm thinking I added some more, but I don't know what to do with it.
Let us know.
So I've been slacking on the old Patreon post too. Probably start mentioning people. But
and your name gets added at the end of every video.
Yeah, it does. You're there, and it's fun. And you can talk to us. Man, some lady had, I don't know if it's a lady, but somebody on Patreon had a good idea of meet and greet. So we're going to have to do that. Yeah,
okay.
Maybe closer to holidays. Maybe between the two holidays. All right, until next time, guys. Later.
Peace.